You may recall from the earlier video that when our contact form was submitted, as well as sending an event to the data layer, we also sent a form ID. And this was to allow us, if we had multiple forms on our site, allow us to track which one of those forms was being used. So we've now got to set up GA to track this form ID, because at the moment it's not, it's just tracking the event. And to do that, we're going to use a custom dimension. So let's head over to Google Tag Manager, and we're going to set up a macro, and this macro will be for form ID. And we're going to pull that form ID from the data layer, and we're going to save that. So it looks like I have already defined it. So let me just show you that. And cancel that, head into macros. You can see I've actually already created it exactly the same way. So what this will do is every time the contact form is submitted and the form ID is pushed into the data layer object, Google Tag Manager will pick it up so that we can use it in any of our tags. So let's do that right now. We're going to go back to our Enquiry form submit event that we were working with earlier, and we're going to scroll down here and look in the advanced settings. Now we could do this two ways. The first way we're going to do it is we're going to track the form ID within the label of the event. Now that works fine, but you might be using the label value for something else, in which case you would need to put the form ID in a custom dimension. Custom dimensions also have a bit more flexibility, so I like to use those as well. So let's go into more settings and scroll down to custom dimensions. We're going to add a custom dimension, and we're going to set the custom dimension value to form ID. Now index refers to which custom dimension slot you want to put this custom dimension value into. If you're on free version of GA, you have 20 of these slots, so use them wisely. And if you're on premium, you have 200. So let's go and set up a custom dimension now. So head back into Google Analytics, and you go to the admin screen, custom dimensions, and custom dimensions screen here. Now you can see I have already created a new custom dimension by hitting the new custom dimension button and give it a form ID, and you want to set it to hit level scope. So I'm not going to create this one because I already have one set up, which you can see here under index 2. So the number here is the most important to remember, index 2, and that is the number we're going to use in Google Tag Manager, just like that. So if you save that, and once again we're going to preview this so we can see it working before we push it live. So to show you this working, I'm going to go back to my landing page where my form is situated, and I'm going to open up HTTP Fox, and in here I'm going to fill out the form once again. Let's filter it to only show GA events. Put in my phone number, email address, so this time when we submit it, hopefully we'll see the custom dimension passed as well. So the contact form has now been submitted, and looking in the event headers we can see that CD2, which represents custom dimension, slot 2 is set to 907, which is the ID of the form that we were using.